When I think about men having to deal with life on their own, I think about how hard that actually is. Men feel just as deeply, and those emotions are just as strong as the next person's. And I think what a lot of men have to deal with is they're left just feeling like they have to push through everything. That if they do stop, if they do take a chance to open up or to share, a lot of the times what they have to say might feel belittled, or it's not as important, or left with this feeling that it doesn't matter as much. And so then this compounds and makes it harder to want to open up the next time. And even on top of that, not all of us have somebody who we can talk to, which then just means we're left trying to deal with it on our own. I think one reason why therapy can be really helpful for men is because usually the people we turn to tend to be either family, friends, maybe coworkers if we're lucky, oftentimes are just other men who are trying to figure things out on their own as well. And they don't often know what to do either. Another hard part is usually these people care about us, which can impact how they respond or react to us. They can react emotionally, or they can jump right into advice mode. And that's not always the most helpful. Therapy provides you this space to be with somebody who doesn't know you, who doesn't know what's going on in your life. And they can ask the harder questions. They can help you explore what's really going on. They can teach you skills and give you tools that most of us were never taught growing up. And truthfully, most of us aren't taught how to handle emotions or deal with stress in a healthy way. And therapy helps fill those gaps that are missing. When men are left to keep just trying to figure things out, this can either look like bottling things up, distracting ourselves from what we're feeling, thinking that maybe going for that late night drive, working out in the garage, or going for a hike is somehow going to counteract or take care of all of what we're feeling. And a lot of the time when this is left long enough, it starts to show up in other areas of our lives. It starts impacting your mood, how you feel throughout the day, impacts your relationships. You might start to withdraw or go quiet around the people you care about. You might notice you become more reactionary. You have less patience. You're easily frustrated. You start snapping around your family. And again, as this starts to impact your life, it can impact these family relations. It can impact and build resentment within a relationship, and ultimately kind of leave you feeling disconnected. And not only just emotionally, this can start impacting you physically. Your sleep might suffer, your energy levels drop, and everything just starts becoming a lot harder. A lot of this can come down to social programming, the idea of what being manly is supposed to look like. For some men, connecting to emotions does feel like weakness. But one of the strongest things about being human is the ability to change and do things differently. You're not stuck one way forever. It takes a lot of strength and courage to be honest with yourself and to be willing and open to doing something different. And one of the positive sides of reaching out is you were never meant to do life alone. We're wired for connection, and support, even professional support, isn't being weak. It means that you're willing to grow. If you're unsure about therapy, or it feels a little too uncomfortable still, I want you to know that feeling is completely normal. Whether you've never done therapy before in your life, or you've been burned in the past, that doesn't mean this feeling is always going to be there. Learning how to change can be scary, and that's completely okay to feel that way. And you don't have to have all of this figured out. You just have to be open to the possibility that things could be different.